Hey guys, so today's going to be a spoiler comic review of Batman the Black Mirror. I got with me, and Batman Black Mirror is not for kids. This is viewer's discretion advised. This is for either teenagers or young adults. I recommend the young adults because probably for teenagers, probably traumatize them. There's some stories, some imagery might traumatize them actually. This is a dark story, but I love very much. Love this, how I like dark Batman stories because there's like different stories like you can recall Batman. This is a different Batman, of course. Same thing, non-spoiler. Bruce Wayne's went missing. We don't know where he is. So basically, Dick Grayson taking over as Batman, take over Gotham, and basically try to clean up Gotham. There's new corruption. There's new Gotham's corrupt again. But there's a new criminal in town called the Dealer, and Dealer, of course, is getting powerful people of Gotham to basically bid for their lives. If they don't, they get poison gas. If they wear a gas mask, hermetically sealed, poison gas sprayed on them if they don't bid the right price, the right deal for it. So it's dark, but yet very, very well done. So yeah, Batman trying to figure out who the dealer actually is, trying to figure out what's going on. Also hears that Tony Zuko's sister is here, Sonya, whose name is Sonya Branch, changed her name. Find out who she really is, so she goes up, try to figure out who actually is. He visits a guy named Mr. Reed, who actually knew the Zukos, and said, "Where's Tony Zuko?" I don't know where he is. You're gonna have to do, and basically he like interrogated him and said, "I know where his sister is. I know where his sister is." So he takes her his sister and finds out that her sister is along, and Sonya Branch, and tells her and says, "Sonya, do you know where your brother Tony? Do you know where your brother is at? I don't know where he's at, and I don't ever want to see him ever again for what he's did to me. He's abused her all the times." So he changed her name to protect her name, and he said that if I see you ever again, you ever snitch on me, I'll come back and I'll kill you. So he basically changed her name, trying to protect her name, but still kept the first name just to basically keep it anonymous or whatever. So, and Batman knows who she is. Tony Zuko, if you don't know who Tony Zuko is, Tony Zuko killed Dick's family from Flying Graysons. He's the one that killed his family, and of course Robin before he's Robin, and now he has vengeance over him. It's been 10 years, 15, 10, 20, I can't remember when, but throughout the years. So now he kind of figures out who Zuko is, and he thinks Zuko is the dealer. Doesn't know yet. He thinks Zuko's the dealer, so he's trying to get people involved with Zuko, who'd worked with him, involved with him, and they have no idea where Zuko is. They haven't seen him in forever. They haven't seen him like 5 years. One guy saw him. I haven't seen him in 5 years. I haven't seen him in 10 years or whatever. I haven't seen him since he abused his sister. So it's like, gosh. And then it's like this going through or whatever. Trying to figure out who he is. And then there's another story going on that Jim Gordon says that Harvey Bullock arrives and says Jim Gordon's with a family emergency. Jim Gordon meets his lost stepson named James Gordon. And James Gordon says, "Dad, I haven't seen you 10 minutes. It's been 10 years, but I want you for just 10 minutes, and then I can leave." Tells him what happened. Find out that James Gordon was adopted by Jim, and Jim took him, and his sister Bess as her own. We find out that James and Bess were kidnapped by a killer, pretty much used him or whatever. And Jim Gordon stopped him. Batman was there to stop him, so it was Bruce Wayne's Batman stopping him from doing it. And Jim Gordon fixing to kill him because he's fixing to do something real horrible with these kids. About to kill him, doesn't kill him. Batman stops him, takes him to prison or whatever. And the guy actually commits suicide. He commits suicide, actually. So then takes the kids, find out that James is a psychopath. He killed a bird, and he says, well, he killed a bird, but so, you know what? I had to get his eggs. And the only way to do it is to kill this. And kill the bird. And then there's one where they're dressed up Halloween. He's dressed up as Joker. And Jim says, "Take that stuff, take that, and you makeup off." And his wife is like, "Is this just a costume? This is a costume, Jim." It's like, "No, that's just a costume." And there's one where he hits her sister, Bess, and he tells him, "It's an accident. I swear it's an accident." And he's smiling. And it's like, later in the story, there's one where he's a teenager, and he's a teenager and about to take him to asylum and try to like get him fixed because he needs help or whatever, because he's slowly turning into like a psychopath, and he's the one turning up ever like that. Bess is very worried about him too. So is Barbara, and so yeah, having the story. So then he tells him, I apologize for what I've done. I'm trying to clean myself or whatever from what I've done or whatever. And Jim's like, back away from the family. If I ever see you again, if I ever see you again, you never want to see me ever. You never want to see my face ever again. You get out of here and stay with my family. What you've done. I don't care how clean you are. I know exactly who you are, exactly what you really are, and who created you like this. So it's like there's like a chance pretty much. So Jim leaves, comes back, and we find out that James Gordon slowly goes insane. The cool shot of him wearing glasses and smiling, saying that I'll be back for you. I'll be back eventually. And it's like very maniacally done. Whatever. So we go back to the story of Batman trying to figure out who the dealer is, connections, whatever. Find one connection, Tiger Shark, and Tiger Shark traps him and tells him, and then he tells him, "Where's Batman? You're not Batman. Where is he?" And he says, "That's not the core question. My important question is, who is the dealer? Zuko's here. Who is the dealer? You know who the dealer is." So no, I don't. I have no idea Zuko. I have, again, no idea where Zuko is. Have no connections with them or whatever. You're barking up the wrong tree. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are or what you are. So he sends the shark to pretty much eat him. And of course, he escapes. And Tiger Shark says, "I'll see you again. Hopefully I'll see him again." And then leaves. So he escapes. He leaves. Batman's like, okay, no connections are there. Trying to figure out what's going on. Does find out that the dealer is Zuko. Sonya finally comes up and finally says, I'm done hiding. I know where my brother is. Put the son of a gun out of here. I want him gone. Tells him what he really is. He is a dealer. I believe he's a dealer. He's been making other things going around or whatever, but I want him gone. So thank you, Miss Branch. We'll find him. Zuko is dead. He's dead. And with a gas mask right by it and blood. So it's like, okay, he is the dealer, but he's dead. Who killed him? We don't know who killed him. So there's a shot of a man in a Hannibal Lecter-like get-up and strapped, and then he is saying anonymous words just out of the top of his head. We think it's the Joker. He laughs a lot. It is the Joker. And then Joker apparently escapes, and then someone says he's gone, escaped. He's gone, escaped. Find Batman. Get Batman. He escaped. The crazy escaped. Crazy, of course, is Joker. It is Joker, but it is a Joker. And then there's one where Bess actually is getting slowly. Jim finds Bess in the bathtub. Face pretty graphic. Her face kind of like carved in a smile, but graphic. And then graphic, and they take her to the hospital. Try to save her. They do save her. They say she'll be okay. She's in critical condition, but she'll be okay. And Barbara gets snatched. Batman finds out. He thinks it's the Joker. I think that's the Joker. That's got to be the Joker. He's got to be doing this. Finds what the Joker is. Comes back and says, All right, Joker. All right, Joker. Did you do this? Took pictures and did you do this? He looks at him and says, Bats. You're not Bats. Aren't you, Bird Boy? He knows that's Robin or Nightwing, which is kind of cool. But sick kind of because he knows that's not Batman. And then he says, Where is Bats? I haven't seen him forever. Where actually is he? Do you know where he is? I mean, he looked pretty good as Batman, but you're not Batman. I'm sorry, you're not hiding that. Even me is insane and crazy, maniacal and deranged as me. No, you're not Batman. Where is he? I said, where is he? And he asked us, I don't know where he's at. But the important question is, did you do this? Did you do this to Bess Gordon? And then he says, no, I didn't. And by the way, someone killed those guards. I didn't kill those guards. Someone broke me out. I don't know who broke me out. I have no idea who he was. He said, come with me, you want to live. And then, pretty generically, he tells him, he says, did you do this? He says, and he laughs maniacally and says, I swear I did not do this. I would not hurt. I've hurt this family so much. I paralyzed your girlfriend, Barbara. I paralyzed your girlfriend, which is kind of a callback to Killing Joke. I did that to her. I did something to Jim, to your boy Jim, or whatever. But I would never, ever. I got sick and tired of doing this family. I would never, ever do that. That's not what I would do. That's not what I would do. Or whatever. So he's pinning the case together and figures out that, is it James Gordon? Is it James Gordon? And he says, by the way, by the time you see Bats, tell him I miss him. I'm going to go back to Arkham, because I want to see him again. I haven't seen him forever. I want to see him. I don't want to see you. Nice meeting you. So Batman does take a Joker back to Arkham, but he kind of figures out who is, and Jim Gordon calls Batman, says, hey, Barbara's missing. We don't know where he's at. I think James has her. Find her quickly. So he gets up there. We find out that James Gordon does have Barbara as hostage, and he has her strapped to a chair, and looks up and sees a very deranged red glasses and whatever, and James saying that, hello sis, how you doing? We need to talk. And then the next chapter it goes on of this, basically telling her, he says, I know you can't move, I know you're paralyzed, but I want to make sure you can't move. You know why? Unveils a blanket under her legs, and there's 2 knives stuck to her legs, pinning her to the wheelchair. And saying if you pull one of those out, even if you escape, you pull one of those out, you're slowly going to bleed to death. So you might as well just tell me. Why'd you bring me in? You're good people. I'm evil. I was trained to become evil for some reason. I don't want to be good. I want to be evil. Just a deranged person, whatever. And getting a psychological point of that kind of stuff, whatever. So I want to end you. I just want to, you know what? I want to see my real family, but I know you're not my real family. Even though you took me. I'm happy for that. But I'm not happy. I'm very sad. Because I want to see my real family. I want to see that person. Who before you took me in. Whatever. So he's like really deranged, very psychopathic, whatever. So Barbara tries to mumble her way through, and then finally takes one of the knives, escapes, gets one of her hands loose, takes one of the knife, and stabs James Gordon in the eye. And then maniacally laughs and said, I'll be back for you. You see, I'll be back. Leaves, dashes out the window. Batman arrives and sees Barbara on the ground, and Barbara is unconsciously coming on and off, and tells her, Babs, stay with me. And looks right at him and says, find James, take him down. Whatever you gotta do, just take him down. Jim's there, comes in, says, Barbara was, and then of course, just horrified. And then he said, I'll take care of her. Go get James. Go get James now. Goes after James, quick little chase scene of him, and then tells him and says, and knows that's Dick Grayson. Flat knows that Dick Grayson. Says, hey Dick, do you know what it is like to be an orphan? To be loved or whatever, to be misguided, misunderstood. I have. I know you have also. So I killed that man that made you be misunderstood. But he did kill, so he did admit, I did kill Tony Zuko. So I was like, gosh, he did it. But he says, I don't want to be good. I want to be evil. So he's about to jump off. And about to jump off, he grabs James by the throat and says, You're not doing this. You're not going to end your life like this. I can find you help. Said, Dick, I've tried to find help for 10 years. This is my purpose. This is my choice. This is what I want to do. About to let go, and of course Batman doesn't let him go, and then we hear a gunshot, and it's right at his head, and Batman turns around, and then Batman loses grip, and then James Gordon falls into the alley, dies. Turns around is James Gordon, is Jim Gordon with a gun, saying that finally it's over. This curse is finally broken. And Batman, and then Dick comes back to him and says, Jim, you know what you just did, right? So yeah, I ended the evil. I ended his evil. He wanted to be ended. He told me in the diner, he said, I want to end evil. I want myself to end it. I finally end it for him. Very sad and very emotional scene. But Barbara's fine. Bess is okay. She's going to recover. And everyone's okay. Dick's kind of distraught on what's going on. And there's a scene with Dick in the beginning of the bat flying right at him, telling him that you know where Bruce is, and he flies off. And then there's a scene again with Dick and Alfred at the manor, bat flying right toward him, and psychologically, this is really cool. I love this very much. How cool this is. And Dick looks right at the bat and says, "Do you know where Bruce is? If you know, tell me." Comic ends. So we don't know where Bruce is. We don't know where he is. We know he's alive or dead. We pretty much think Dick thinks he's alive. We pretty much think he's alive. We don't know where he is. We know he's on vacation. We don't know if he's captured. We don't know what's going on. It kind of tells you in the next story. I know what happens to Bruce in one particular one, Batman Bad Blood, an animated DC animated film that tells you what happened to Bruce. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So, but overall, great story. Very, very, very well done. Love the villain, James Gordon. That is such a deranged character, but man, well done. And I like the idea that he is so evil. Just showing the flashbacks of him as a kid, of him killing a bird, trying to steal the eggs, of him punches his daughter and then apologizing and saying it's an accident, smiling, and then him dressed up as a Joker for Halloween. Just all the stuff going on that makes him deranged, crazy, and also a psychopath. He wants to be that, but he wants to end it. He wants to start it and end it, so he does. And then his stepdad ends it. So I like the idea that happens. Dark, completely out of the blue. I didn't expect that at all to be this dark, but it's really good. I really enjoy it very much. I love the story in this. Also, Sonya hearing about his brother's deaths and finally I'm relieved. I can find back his Branch, and then Batman comes back at her and says, "Goodbye, Miss Zuko." Says, "No, it's Miss Branch." She says, "I know. But be careful out there with that name. There's more men dangerous than just your brother. Just so you know." And leaves. And of course, Sonya Branch or Sonya Zuko is leaving Gotham. He's gonna keep her name. Zuko or Branch, you can figure out what she's really gonna keep her name or not. So yeah, I like that very much. But this is a great story. Justice, psychopath. I like the idea that the Joker knows that's Dick, or knows that's Robin, not Dick, knows that's Robin or Nightwing, not Batman. He said, "I want to see Bats. I haven't seen him in a while, but I also want to go back to my home, and I want to silently meet him." It's like, he really wants to meet Bats, even though he doesn't want to meet him. He wants to meet Batman. So it's like, I pretty much know. To me, in what I've heard from this, the Joker stories, that I think Joker knows who Batman is. He knows it's Bruce Wayne, but he doesn't want to admit it. He doesn't want to admit it because he wants to prove that, no, you're Batman. You're not Bruce Wayne. You're Batman. So I like the idea that I think he knows that's Dick Grayson also, because all the connections are not happening. So yeah, very much. But great story. I really enjoy it. So yeah. Again, dark, but well done. Very well done. Great job, Zack Snyder. Really enjoyed your story, work on this very much. So yeah. Can't wait to get more comics of these. So yeah. Hope you all enjoy this, guys. For this long review. Sorry for the long review, but it's hard to get detailed in this. So I got most detail I could on this comic. Great one to get read. So yeah. So hope you all enjoy this, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See y'all soon. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.